From our family to yours, we promise the best quality in our Scott Farm sweet potato products.
Whether served as healthy wedges or crunchy chips, we take pride in serving our community and our country.
Locally grown and hand-picked, our chips provide the perfect choice for your game day snacks.
Whether hitting a home run or cheering on the sidelines, our products ensure a healthy snack nearly everyone will enjoy.
You're always safe at home with Scott Farms.
The Tobs didn't have much success on the road last night. A deflating walk-off loss to the Edenton Steamers set the stage for a double-header sweep. But tonight, Wilson looks to flip the script and welcome in the Martinsville Mustangs, a team they've had a lot of success against this season. Tonight, it's Mustangs and Tobs at Fleming coming up. Good evening, friends, and welcome inside here to Fleming Stadium here for the Martinsville Mustangs and your Wilson Tobs. For two here tonight on a Thursday evening, here's the Tobs enter on the heels of a three-game losing streak, trying to find themselves back in the win column. We bid you a good evening. Happy Thursday to all. I'm Steve Gradano. Thank you so much for tuning in here tonight on CPLBaseball.tv and here in the Wilson area on Greenlight Channel 2. The Tobs dropped both games last night against the Edenton Steamers and trying to come back here and figure things out a little bit more. The offense has been a little quiet over the last couple of days. Here against the Martinsville Mustangs, however, the Tobs have been good this year, and they'll send Nate Fiala out to the hill for Game 1 and Josh Siglitz in Game 2. We have a deeper look at both of them and a look at your starting lineups. Remember, Game 1 is a continuation of a postponement on Monday. That's all coming up here in just a little bit. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a second here on Tobs TV. State Farm Chuck Finkley is a team of 6 here to help you with all your insurance needs. Not only that, we focus on client relationships and the community here at the office. We offer a wide range of insurance products from auto, home, property, business, health, and life. We also help with banking, mutual funds, and annuities. What we are equally as proud of is the relationships we build. You can contact us at 252-237-9018. At State Farm Chuck Finkley, you aren't a client, you're family.
Kerry Griffin with 4C Sons Insurance Agency has 27 years of experience as an independent agent. He knows how to take the worry out of insurance and replace it with peace of mind. Let Kerry show you how he can save you money on auto, home, life, health, and commercial insurance. 4C Sons offers several companies at competitive rates. Great rates are not enough when it comes to insurance, and Kerry Griffin at 4C Sons knows that service is equally important. Give us a call, text, or email for a free quote today.
Professional Drug Screening Services is the premier location in Wilson for all your drug and alcohol testing needs. PDSS is nationally accredited in drug-free workplace program management, and all PDSS collectors are nationally certified. There is never a charge for integrity at PDSS. Partner with Professional Drug Screening Services for professional results. Located on Tarboro Street in Wilson, North Carolina. Give us a call today at 252-243-7377. That's 252-243-7377.
Welcome back to the Tobs pregame show here. Time for our pregame interview brought to you by Emerge Ortho. We're joined in by play-by-play man for the Martinsville Mustangs. It's Connor Aikman. Connor, thanks for your time here today, buddy. And I want to pick your brain a little bit on this team, the Martinsville Mustangs. We've seen you 3 times, and it actually felt like a while since we've seen you here at the stadium, a couple of road games against you. If you could describe this team in a couple of sentences, what would you say the Mustangs' identity is this year?
Their identity, well, driven by starting pitching, for sure. We've seen that this week. 2 starters throwing complete games in the game one's the doubleheader this week. So certainly driven by their starting pitching. Some big names there from on the rotation as well, North Carolina and Wichita State. So certainly driven by the starting pitching so far in their first 4 weeks of the season.
And we've seen this team, again, a couple of times, and it's been almost polar opposites. 21 runs against you, a mercy, and a shutout, and all these kind of weird things on one hit the other day. But you've kind of been through a similar situation that we have this week in a couple of double headers in a row. How has the team held up over the last couple of days?
It's been a lot. This is now 6 games scheduled in the last 3 or 4 days. And rain has been pretty much an issue at every stop, including back home. But the team, pretty resilient group. But, yeah, ready to go every day, coming to the ballpark ready to go.
And for tonight's starter, Lepetsky, we saw him for 5 minutes, literally 5 minutes in the top half of the first. Ends up throwing that first inning and then not coming in after the fact. So what can we expect out of Jake Lepetsky in Game 1?
Very tall right-hander out of Oklahoma Baptist, had an excellent junior season this year. And, pounds the strike zone, prone to the home run ball at times. But you can, with some of the starters, you can say, they kind of take some while to find their zone. Not the case for Jake Lepetsky. Usually pounds the strike zone and is ready to go from the get-go.
And offense-wise, where you guys been at this week? Again, we've seen kind of the polar opposites of you, but I tout you as one of the better offenses in the Northern Division. Could you speak to that, or how would you view your offense this season?
Well, it's funny. Actually, we saw the Forest City Owls for the first time last night. They came into that contest with 15 home runs. The Mustangs came into that one with only 3. They hit a home run last night. It was Tyler Reebok. But as far as the offense goes, it's kind of it's been a little iffy throughout the first few weeks. Sometimes they can blow off 10 runs and double-digit hits. Sometimes they can, if they face the right guy, they're shut down pretty quickly. So really, that's been kind of an area where the Mustangs, it's not been very smooth, and it's just been kind of skeptical at times.
Well, we'll see what team shows up here today. Tobs kind of had a similar situation over the last week or so. So it's going to be an interesting matchup here tonight, especially for 2. Thank you so much, Connor, for joining us on the Tobs pregame show. Don't go anywhere. We still got plenty more starting lineups and a deeper look at your starting pitchers. That's coming up next here on Tobs TV.
Why call 2 men in a truck? If you're like Kate, you're moving and you work hard. You've got lots of stuff and no time to move it. You need pros, people who care about it as much as you do. That's why you call 2 men in a truck.
2 men in a truck.
Prepare to be surprised. No matter what brings you to Wilson, you'll be surprised by the unique experiences around every turn. Much like our famous folk art installations, the Whirligigs, our town is made up of many pieces coming together to create something distinct. Start your visit at the Wilson Visitor Center, a restored 1925 bungalow in downtown Wilson. Open for free tours to the public. Find us at 209 Broad Street or call and email us today. Wilson will move you.
Good friends deserve great burgers. Denny's 100% beef burgers have bold flavors and fresh ingredients. So grab your friends today and enjoy one of our mouth-watering burgers together. See you at Denny's.
All right, it's time to take a look at the green light highlight from last night. Here's Shamoy Christopher launching his first home run of the year out into right field as he launches it out of there. A solo jack for Shamoy in game number 1. The Tops weren't done there. Michael Calamari, a couple innings later, is able to launch one out to right center field. That ball was way out of here. Tobs knocking 2 home runs in that contest. It was the first time this year they have hit a home run in a game and have lost that game. So a little interesting there, but the Tobs were able to go deep a couple of times in last night's doubleheader. And we'll see how they respond back here today. Steve Granado back with you. Welcome to Fleming Stadium. The skies are clear here for game number 1 as they're getting set up between the Stangs and Tobs. This will be a continuation game. This game was into suspension after 1/2 inning after Tobs played game 1 of a doubleheader, then went into game 2, played 5 minutes. Mother Nature opened up, and that's why we're playing here. The Mustangs will be the home team in game number 1. The Mustangs will be the home team in game number 1. So just as you are aware, we have tried to make that clear for you. We've switched our scoreboard around just to make sure you can tell the Tobs are away in game 1. Yes, it's going to be a little odd. We're here at home, but they are away in game number 1. We'll return back to normal settings in the second game of the doubleheader. So now you know. I'll remind you again when we get closer to game time, just in case you're a little confused. This game was played at Martinsville's Hooker Field, but so we don't go there again in the first half. That's why we had to move this game here to Fleming Stadium. This is the Tobs pregame show. Thank you so much for tuning in here today. Let's go ahead and get to your starting lineup. It's brought to you by Nationwide Insurance. Greg Robbins here for the Tobs. Obviously, with the game already in action, things don't change. So I don't know if you remember a lineup from 3 days ago, but this is the lineup from 3 days ago. Tobs already went in order in the top half of the first. So Jared Carr lined out. Drew Devine struck out. Michael Calamari flew out. So that's where they're at, all 0 for 1 to begin this one. Again, we'll begin this game in the bottom of the first. After that, it'll be Deshaun Lookout, Chris Myers, DeAndre Pitts, Hunter Gore, Chase Woolenweber, and Colby Warren, who pitched last night. He'll be in left field batting 9th. Time for your starting pitcher, brought to you by Farm Bureau Laurie Thomas. And Nate Fiala was throwing his warm-up tosses and never got a chance to pitch in that game. He threw his warm-up tosses in the bottom of the first. That's when the heavens opened up, and he was unable to throw. So this will just be his second start this year and his third appearance. He has not pitched a lot here this season. The rain has certainly had become a factor into that. Last time he made an appearance in the game was back on the 11th. So it's been 9 days since Nate Fiala has seen game action. 4 innings of work against the Steamers that night. 3 hits, a walk, a strikeout, and ended up picking up the win. That is his only win of the season. He's 1-0. He pitched in relief that evening. Just one start for Nate Fiala. He has tossed only a couple of innings here this evening, or this season, and has allowed just 1 earned run. So we'll see what he's able to do here on the hill. Again, that's the starting pitcher, brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, Laurie Thomas. Let's kick it on over to the opposite guys. The Mustangs here today. They enter with a record of 6-9, and they'll go out like this. Jack Segrist, Josh Smith, and Tyler Reebok, who hit a home run last night. Casey Harford is batting cleanup. He's looked real good here to start 2019. Trey Woolsey is the left-handed hitting first baseman. Then it's Jackson Sisk, Dominic Cox, Josh Killeen doing the catching, and our favorite name in the league, Jack Capobianco at short batting 9th here tonight. And on the hill, it is going to be Jake Lepetsky. Jake Lepetsky is going to be on the hill here today. Lepetsky this season is a 1-0 record and a 1.50 ERA. Lepetsky will be making the start. He was scheduled. He threw an inning in the other one, and that's who we're going to see here in game number 1. Time for your player to watch, brought to you by Wilson Medical Center. As we will keep our eye, we brought it up just a few moments ago, but Shamoy Christopher, a solo jack in that game 1. It was a pretty good hit baseball, to say the least. He hit that ball really well, and he's looked pretty good here over the last couple of days. He's added to the roster a little bit later than everybody else, but he has fit in really well and has taken over some of the catching duties, and we're going to be looking out for him. That's throughout the doubleheader. He is not in Game 1, but we will see him in Game 2 more likely than not. Time for your keys to the game, brought to you by Thomas Law. Hold your horses. Yes, hold your horses. The Tobs 2-1 here against the Stang Gang, and we'll see if they're able to continue a little bit of success here this season. This is the only team in the Northern Division the Tobs now hold a winning record against. They enter 6-6 here in the North, so we'll see if they can continue the trend of winning against the Mustangs. Fialing good. Yes, Fialing good. It's going to take a big start here from Nate Fiala. What we've seen out of him thus far through his first 9 innings of the year, we like. He's looked good, but, it's still early. We still have only seen him 2 times at this point for only 1 start. So we're hoping he's feeling good after not pitching for 9 days, and we hope that he's feeling good, if I could say that again, to get a good start here today. And double down, yes, another doubleheader here. This will be the 3rd straight doubleheader the Tobs play in today. They haven't had much success in the first 2, just 1 win, including a no-hitter and a walk-off loss and a shutout loss last night. So it's been a little bit tough here in doubleheaders. See if they can flip the script. They are 1-3 in doubleheaders thus far this season. So we'll see if that can change here today. Tobs could really use 2 big wins here as they enter today with just a 1.5 game lead over the Peninsula Martinsville Pilots, who the Tobs are going to see tomorrow on the road. So time to double down. Need 2 wins here today as the Tobs are trying to stay atop here in the Northern Division as they slide a little bit further down over the last 5 games. Just 1 win. They're 1-4 in the last 5 and a team batting average of 165 throughout that 5 games. So they could certainly use a big boost and a big win and lots of offense. Steve Granado here with you. Thank you so much for tuning in for this one. Looks like we're going to start a little bit tardy here today as they still have yet to exchange lineups. The tarp was on the field here. We had some rain in the forecast. We had a lot of wind as well. We had to throw the tarp down just before 5 p.m. after batting practices had concluded. And we had to throw that tarp down on the field just as a precaution in case it did start raining. It did rain for a little bit here at Fleming Stadium. There might be a little bit more rain on its way in a couple of hours later tonight, but right now it's clear skies, and we're anticipating a first pitch here. We were anticipating a first pitch of 6:15. Looks like we're going to be in a little bit of a delay. Why not? We've already been delayed for nearly 70 hours since this game was supposed to be played, but they are officially finally giving way the lineups here at home plate. So we're going to go ahead and step aside, leave you at the field view. We're going to be on a delayed start here because of the rain and because of field prep, which it is ready to go. We may delay here about 5 minutes, so don't go anywhere. We still got Tobs baseball here on the brain. First of 2, we're going to leave you to the sounds of the ballpark here as we await, and it's okay. We already played half an inning anyway, so we're in the bottom half of the first. When we start this thing, Tobs no score, and again, the Martinsville Mustangs will be being the home team here at Fleming Stadium. So don't go anywhere in a delayed start, but we expect to get this thing up and running in a short, timely manner. Steve Granado with you. We're going to step aside here on Tobs TV.
West from the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee. I gotta get a hold on me for the sun. I hear my baby calling my name, and I know that she's the only one in my life. Raleigh, at least I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, in a way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Oh, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. So rock me, mama, like a wild wheel. Rock me, mama, I wanna feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, you rock me. Get ready to go crazy right here. Here we go. I'm a real bad liar. I'm a burnt toast kind of guy. Or if I try to build a fire, I'll burn the woods. I ain't a mover or a shaker. Can't keep up with the pace. I never met a dance floor that ever did me any good.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the pitcher's mound for tonight's ceremonial first pitch. Tonight's first pitch is powered by Green Light. Tonight's first pitch will be thrown out by Kyle with First Media Radio. Kyle, we only accept strikes, no bouncies. That'll work. Thanks again to Greenlight for powering tonight's first pitch. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starting players. The Mustangs from Martinsville. Leading off, wearing number 1 from Wichita State, Jack Segrist. Wearing number 4 from Georgia State, Josh Smith. Wearing number 23 from Ouachita Baptist, Tyler Reebok. Wearing number 21 from the University of Tennessee, Martin Casey Harford. Wearing number 8 from Frontier Community College, Trey Woolsey. Wearing number 13 from Georgia State, Jackson Sisk. Wearing number 14 from Rice, Dominic Cox. Wearing number 6 from Wichita State, Josh Killian. Wearing number 5 from Belmont, Jack Caputo Bianco. Tonight's starting pitcher for the Mustangs, wearing number 31 from Oklahoma Baptist, Jake Lepetsky. The Mustangs are coached by Craig Snook. The Coastal Plain League umpires for tonight's game are Ryan Wilson behind the plate and Justin Duplass on the bases. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get loud for your Wilson Tobs starting lineup. Wearing number 6 from Shepherd University, Jared Carr. Wearing number 3 from Western Michigan, Drew Devine. Wearing number 27 from Dartmouth, Michael Conore. Wearing number 15 from Missouri Baptist, Deshaun Lookout. Wearing number 11 from Toledo, Chris Meyer. Wearing number 26.
Good evening, friends. Welcome back here to Fleming Stadium as the Tobs are getting set to redo this game, essentially. We have played just a half of an inning and ended up getting suspended. That's why we are where we are here right now, as the Tobs are hoping to get out of this little funk right now. They've dropped 3 straight after dropping both of a doubleheader yesterday and are getting set up here to take on the Mustangs of Martinsville. It'll be out on the hill here again. It'll be for game number 1. The Tobs are going to send out Nate Fiala. He'll just make his second start of the season, and we're excited to see what he can bring here today. It'll be bottom of the first. The Mustangs will be the road or the home team, even though they're on the road. The Mustangs will be the home team here in game number 1. First pitch is coming up here. This is the Tobs pregame show, which is coming to a close. First pitch, Tobs Mustangs, even though it's not really the first pitch. We'll explain when we come back here on Tobs TV.
From our family to yours, we promise the best quality in our Scott Farm sweet potato products.
Whether served as healthy wedges or crunchy chips, we take pride in serving our community and our country.
Locally grown and hand-picked, our chips provide the perfect choice for your game day snack.
Whether hitting a home run or cheering on the sidelines, our products ensure a healthy snack nearly everyone will enjoy.
You're always safe at home with Scott Farms.
At Pizza Inn, we pride ourselves on our fresh ingredients and homemade dough. Our pizza dough is handmade in-house every day, both for takeout and our buffet. Check out our salad, pizza, and dessert buffets, which include our ever-famous Pizzerts. We pride ourselves on our friendly service and look forward to serving you exceptional pizza every time. Come see it at 700 Ward Boulevard in the Winoka Shopping Center. We're open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, and 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Pizza Inn. We'll put the best on your table every time.
At Thomas Law Attorneys, we're passionate about working with clients to find solutions to their issues. We work hard to get you the results you need so you can move on with your life. Thomas Law is a law firm with deep roots in Wilson, North Carolina and the surrounding area. Our firm helps clients who have been injured, arrested, or simply need more information about their rights and legal options. Contact us at 252-360-1379 or online at thomaslawnc.com. Thomas Law is proud to be a longtime sponsor of Wilson Tobs Baseball.
Why call 2 men in a truck? If you're like Joe, you need to move your business without moving a single meeting. The word stop isn't in your vocabulary. You want it handled with no hitches, no glitches, and no sweat. That's why you call 2 men in a truck.
2 men in a truck.
Back at Fleming Stadium here, Tobs Mustangs here tonight from Wilson, North Carolina. Steve Renato alongside with you. Glad you can tune in here tonight. It'll be bottom of the first when we start. Yes, it is bottom of the first when we start. And Nate Fiala will be on the hill here as he takes over for the Tobs. He was supposed to pitch on Monday in that contest. Ended up getting washed out. He threw a couple of warm-up tosses and was ready to go in that game, but nope. Didn't get to throw a single pitch. He'll be facing off with Jack Segrist, Josh Smith, and Tyler Reebok. He's making his second start and his third appearance here in 2019. It is Nate Fiala, the right-hander. He completes his warm-up tosses. Fiala dons the number 13, 6'3", 193 out of Scranton, Pennsylvania. Little tardy here tonight.
Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, this is a continuation of a rain-suspended game from Monday, June the 17th, played in Martinsville. The Tobs have already batted as the visitors, and we're down to now the bottom of the first inning with the home team coming to the bat.
So it'll be Jack Segrist, Josh Smith, and Tyler Reebok here in the first inning as we get you set up here for this one.
Leading off for the Mustangs, wearing number 1 from Wichita State, Jack.
This game has lasted 5 minutes at this point, so that will be appended to the end time here of today's contest. 5 minutes began. It was 8:34 to 8:39. We lasted a whole half inning. Here comes the first pitch of the bottom of the first. It comes in for a strike. We're officially underway at 6:25 here in this one. So it is an official rain delay of 69 hours and 46 minutes. Pitch is going to go backwards. After the called strike, it is 1-1. Again, that's 69 hours and 46 minutes of rain delay. Start 10 minutes tardy here tonight. The 1-1 pitch to Jack Segrist is upstairs. And it's a 2-ball, 1-strike count. Umpires here for tonight's contest do change. They didn't come around here. 2-1 pitch is going to be popped up on the infield. This is the first baseman, Calamari, who makes the grab for the first down. Those umpires, it's Ryan Wilson out at the plate, and
now batting wearing
it's
number
actually
4
the other way
from
around, I beg
Georgia
your
State,
pardon. It's Ryan Wilson on the
Josh
bases,
Smith.
and Justin Duplessis is doing balls and strikes. So a pop out to first. And that's in there for a called strike. 0-1, this is Josh Smith. Here comes the kick and deal on its way. Popped up again on the right side. Calamari giving it a look. He's in foul territory, outset of the coach's box, and he will make the grab for the second out. So 2 pop-outs on the right side of the infield.
Now batting wearing number 23 from Ouachita Baptist, Tyler
78
Reebok.
degrees here in the game's first pitch. Tobs defensively here. As we take a look around the outfield and the infield, it's Colby Warren in left, Jared Carr the center fielder, Hunter Gore out in right, DeAndre Pitts at third. He's had a rough couple of games with the physicality aspect as the first pitch is a called ball up and away, 1-0. It's Drew Devine at second, Michael Calamari at first, and Chase Woolenweber is doing the catching here today. Here comes the 1-0 to Tyler Reebok. DH hit a homer last night against the Forest City Owls. It's upstairs and away. 2 balls and no strikes. Got to be good for Nate Fiala to finally get back out onto the hill. The 2-0 pitch is a called strike, 2-1. This is our first of 2 games here today. And fingers crossed it is hopefully our last doubleheader of the first half. Tobs have been subject to them all week. 2-1 pitch, fouled backwards, and it's 2-2 with 2 down and the bases empty. Wilson looking to get back in the wins column. They've been stuck at 9 for 3 days. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch on its way. Check to swing and run around. Woolenweber will fire down to first. Woolley completes it, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here for either squad as we send this thing to the top half of the second inning. No score from Fleming.
Professional Drug Screening Services is the premier location in Wilson for all your drug and alcohol testing needs. PDSS is nationally accredited in drug-free workplace program management, and all PDSS collectors are nationally certified. There is never a charge for integrity at PDSS. Partner with Professional Drug Screening Services for professional results. Located on Tarboro Street in Wilson, North Carolina. Give us a call today at 252-243-7377. That's 252-243-7377.
From our family to yours, we promise the best quality in our Scott Farm sweet potato products.
Whether served as healthy wedges or crunchy chips, we take pride in serving our community and our country.
Locally grown and hand-picked, our chips provide the perfect choice for your game day snack.
Whether hitting a home run or cheering on the sidelines, our products ensure a healthy snack nearly everyone will enjoy.
You're always safe at home with Scott Farms.
Prepare to be surprised. No matter what brings you to Wilson, you'll be surprised by the unique experiences around every turn. Much like our famous folk art installations, the Whirligigs, our town is made up of many pieces coming together to create something distinct. Start your visit at the Wilson Visitor Center, a restored 1925 bungalow in downtown Wilson. Open for free tours to the public. Find us at 209 Broad Street or call and email us today. Wilson will move you.
Jake Lepetsky will get the go-ahead here in the top half of the second. He pitched one inning back on the 17th. That was this Monday. And he struck out one batter. So one inning already of work for him with a strikeout, no hits allowed. So this is officially his second start of the season. 1-0 record and a sub-2 ERA. He's looked mighty fine this year. Lepetsky, right-hander, junior out of Oklahoma Baptist, native of Brownston, Michigan.
Leading off for the Tobs, wearing number 15 from Missouri Baptist, Deshaun Lookout.
Deshaun Lookout here in the top of the second. Gonna feel weird to say that all night long. Tobs the away team here tonight. This game would have been made up at a later date, but don't go back to Hooker Field here in the first half. First pitch is going to miss. 1 ball and no strikes. Deshaun Lookout, Chris Myers, DeAndre Pitts. 1 ball and no strikes. Here's the kick a deal on its way home. He will watch one for a strike on the outside edge, and it's 1-1. Tobs in their home whites, tops and bottoms, with the yellow caps and the black bill. Mustangs with the alternates. Dark up top and the gray bottoms. Same for the Caps tonight. 1-1, downstairs and in, 2 balls, 1 strike. These two teams play one more time after tonight here in the first half. That's on June the 29th. That will finish off the first half of the year. That's a Saturday evening. 2-1 pitch coming home. That's a swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Scarce crowd on hand here. We moved the game time up about an hour. Ended up being about 50 minutes ahead of our intended start time of 7:15. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch on its way to Deshaun Lookout. He'll chase it downstairs, and down he goes for the first out of the inning. Second strikeout of the night here for Justin Lepetsky, or I guess second strikeout of the game, technically.
Toledo, Chris Myers.
Be the DH Chris Myers now coming up. Defensively here for the, I guess, home team, technically. Out in left field is Josh Smith. It's Cox in center, manning everybody, and Segrist in right. Around the horn, you see it there. Capo Bianco, Sisk, Harford, Woolsey, and Colleen doing the catching. That pitch is a strike to open up the at-bat here to Chris Myers. Bases clear here in the top of the second. 0-1. He went around, and it's 0-2. These Tobs have had a tough time at the plate over the last 5 games, to be certain. A team batting average of 165 throughout it. They've struck out 37 times in 115 at-bats, nearly a third of the time. 2-strike pitch on its way home. Little number back to the screen, and it's still going to be there at 0-2. Last time the Tobs stepped onto this field, they were no-hit through 7 innings. Paul Hall Jr. fired one with 9 Ks for the Peninsula Pilots. Kick-started a 3-game losing skid, the longest for the Tobs this season. The 0-2 again. Myers a hold of one in the left center field, but got underneath it. This is Josh Smith taking the call. He will give way to Cox in center, and he'll make the grab. That's the second out.
Now batting, wearing number
Both these
26,
games will be 7 innings tonight.
DeAndre
Pitts in the 6th spot will come to the plate. D last night, 0 for 1, hit by a pitch. He'll take one on the corner of the plate. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, bases empty here for Wilson. Tobs have lost 5 straight Northern Division games. At one point, we're 6-1 in their respective division. DeAndre Pitts swings through this one. It's 0-2. They've only welcomed in these Mustangs 1 time this season, and they won that game. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kick and deal coming on its way from Lepetsky. Off speed left upstairs and away. It's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes here on D. He'll take one off the edge. A little close there. 2-2. Good eye there from DeAndre. Wearing the number 26. 6 foot, 205. Junior out of Longwood. Reach base in back-to-back games, so roll one towards short. Capobianco is there. He'll throw one over to first. The scoop by Woosley will be right on the money there, and the ground out will go 6-3. Here as Lepetsky's off to a good start here tonight. Nothing doing here for the Tobs in their half of the second. And will be the Stings coming up looking for the early advantage.
Kerry Griffin with 4C Sons Insurance Agency has 27 years of experience as an independent agent. He knows how to take the worry out of insurance and replace it with peace of mind. Let Kerry show you how he can save you money on auto, home, life, health, and commercial insurance. 4C Sons offers several companies at competitive rates. Great rates are not enough when it comes to insurance, and Kerry Griffin at 4C Sons knows that service is equally important. Give us a call, text, or email for a free quote today.
With my favorite people goes a long way. And now at Denny's, $5.99 goes a long way too. You can get 2 eggs, 3 sausage links, 3 strips of bacon, and 2 buttermilk pancakes, all for just $5.99. The new Meat Lover Slam is here. See you at Denny's.
Tobs Baseball is being brought to you by Emerge Ortho, Greenlight, Thomas Law, and Wilson Medical Center. No score to the home half of inning number 2 here as the Tobs Stangs meet for game 1 of a doubleheader here tonight. 3rd straight doubleheader for the Tobs. Mustangs have had a few this week as well. Starts to wear on your body after a while. Casey Harford, after the Stangs went in order in the first, will lead things off. Harford batting cleanup here today. Will take one in there for a strike. It's 0-1. No base runner for either squad through this game, including when it started on Monday. The 0-1 pitch. That's in there for a strike, 0-2. 1 strikeout in the first for Nate Fiala. The 2-strike pitch. Rolls off of the plate. They'll check down to first, but no chance. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We got Reebok swinging last frame. In the dirt this time. 2-2. Harford entering today batting .415. He's batting .444 on Monday. Just dropped a little bit, but still great numbers. As a ground ball softly to DeAndre Pitts, who has to wait for the hop. He'll throw to first, and the ground out goes 5-3 to open up the second inning. I'd like to thank our broadcast sponsor, Greenlight, here today for being our official sponsor in 2019. Thank you, Greenlight, for your continued support of Tobs baseball. Trey Woosley to the plate, first baseman batting lefty. The only scheduled left-hander in the lineup today for Martinsville, the switch hitter at the very bottom. 1 out, base is empty here in the bottom of the second. That is a little bit high for a 1-0 count. Get new baseball. Thirsty Thursday down at the ballpark. If you're looking for something to do here this evening, still great seats available. Come down to the box office as the count goes 3-0. Here's the pitch. That's a strike over the plate. $1 select drafts. Beer specials and fountain drink specials here at the ballpark tonight. 3-1's upstairs. That's ball 4. First batter to reach in this one. Trey Woolsey draws a 1-out walk. Keep talking about these last 5 games.
Number 13 from Georgia State, Jackson Sisk.
Now, these numbers I'm about to give you come with a caveat because the majority of the games have been played 7 innings. But the walk totals are down for the Tobs pitching staff. But the hit totals are up, so that's not good. Opponents batting .313 in that 5-game stretch we've been talking about tonight. Jackson Sisk to the plate, right-handed swinger. He'll be late on this first offering, 0-1. Jackson Sisk, freshman at Georgia State from Woodstock, Georgia. Utility player, officially listed, playing third base. He's a pickoff throw to first. The tag is late. Sun beginning to slowly disappear here tonight. Runner stays, the 0-1. Line drive looping into right center field, and that's going to fall in front of the right fielder, Hunter Gore. And that'll be the first base hit of the game tonight, a single into right. Bring up Dominic Cox.
Now batting, wearing number 14 from Rice, Dominic Cox.
One out, bottom of the second inning. The pitch is going to roll inside for a 1-0 count. Time for your pointless fact of the day. 3 different Jacks in the starting lineup. Jack Segrist, Jack Capobianco, and Jackson Sisk. 1-0. That's outside. They'll give him a strike anyway. 1-1. Pitch ran away on him. This is Dominic Cox, the center fielder here tonight. Made 1 play in the field thus far. Runner at second base is Trey Woolsey, drew a walk. And Sisk moved him over there with a single. 1-1 pitch. Stopped by Woolley. Here's the 2-1 on its way. It's upstairs, back pick on over to first. A good throw. They got him. Picked him off at first base as Sisk got caught sleeping. Second down. That's a second runner a Tobs catcher has caught this season on a back pick. Show Mike Christopher with the other one a couple nights ago. Great throw by Woolenweber. Sisk was getting a big secondary lead, and he noticed it. Upstairs and in. And that'll go for ball 4. So they'll immediately put the runner back on the base paths. Second walk of the inning. 3 straight to reach here against Nate Fiala.
Now batting, wearing number 6 from Wichita State, Josh Khalid.
Well, this is eerily similar. We saw Martinsville on Monday in game 1. They kind of ran themselves out of multiple innings, including sending 8 to the plate and picking up 8 hits. In game 1, called strike here on Colleen, the catcher, 0-1. So 8 straight hits to open up. That was the 4th inning, but they only send those 8 to the plate. They made 3 outs on the base paths. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball bounced over the mound. The shortstop lookout is in. He finds his feet, throws on over to first, and really nothing doing here other than a single, couple base runners. They'll end up leaving 2 here in the inning. We have played 2 innings. Fleming to the 3rd, looking for our first run. State Farm Chuck Finkley is a team of 6 here to help you with all your insurance needs. Not only that, we focus on client relationships and the community here at the office. We offer a wide range of insurance products from auto, home, property, business, health, and life. We also help with banking, mutual funds, and annuities. What we are equally as proud of is the relationships we build. You can contact us at 252-237-9018. At State Farm Chuck Finkley, you aren't a client, you're family.
Why call 2 men in a truck? If you're like Kate, you're moving and you work hard. You've got lots of stuff and no time to move it. You need pros, people who care about it as much as you do. That's why you call 2 men in a truck.
2 men in a truck.
Performance Heating and Cooling. We're proud of our reputation for quality, service, and value, whether you need an HVAC system installed, repaired, or maintained. Serving residential and light commercial customers in Wilson and surrounding communities for more than 20 years, we're the area's home comfort specialists. We feature state-of-the-art Trane home comfort systems and service for all makes and models. Keep your family cool this summer. Performance Heating and Cooling. It's hard to stop a train.
Prepare to be surprised. No matter what brings you to Wilson, you'll be surprised by the unique experiences around every turn. Much like our famous folk art installations, the Whirligigs, our town is made up of many pieces coming together to create something distinct. Start your visit at the Wilson Visitor Center, a restored 1925 bungalow in downtown Wilson. Open for free tours to the public. Find us at 209 Broad Street or call and email us today. Wilson will move you.
Well, folks, we are officially in a rain delay. I was keeping my eye on the radar here. Apparently they're seeing something other than I'm seeing. As I was looking at the radar, it looked like there was no rain coming. It looked like it was going to miss to the north of us, but apparently they're seeing something different or just getting ready as a precautionary. So we are going into a rain delay at 6:45. This game might end in 2029 at this rate because it is our second delay. Already had one last 69 hours and 46 minutes to the start of this one. So again, they are taking extreme precautionary measures. I don't see anything on our radar, the one that I've been looking at all season long and has been about 95% accurate. I'm not seeing any radar for us that is showing any rain coming directly over the stadium. It looks like it's going to miss by maybe 2 miles or so north of us. But again, a precautionary tale. You can't afford to blow it, right? You can't afford to do that. And it is starting to drizzle here at the ballpark. But the big meaty part of the storm, at least what I'm looking at, is missing. I don't know. That's all I'm saying. Don't shoot the messenger. It is starting to drizzle here. I could be completely wrong. that's how it's going to go. But they're going to put the tarp on the field regardless here. We're going to be in a rain delay. It started at 6:45, so we're just going to leave you to the view here of the ballpark. We're on a rain delay here, brought to you by Medlin Buick, GMC, and Mazda. Thank you, Medlin Buick, GMC, and Mazda, for being our official rain delay and rain out sponsor here in 2019. Boy, you guys are getting a lot of work here this season, aren't you? We're in a rain delay here at Fleming Stadium. Stick around. We're in the top half of the third. We'll play this game eventually. That's one down here for Chase Woolenweber, and the base is empty.
Chase Woolenweber.
Don't see anybody warming. Nate Fiala should be ready to go in the bottom half of the third. Remember, Tobs away. Stings are home, even though we're here at Fleming Stadium. Pitch to Woolenweber. Chase watches it downstairs. 1-0. Woolenweber, the number 8 hitter, wearing the number 8 here tonight. Wooly 6', 186 out of Westchester, Ohio. 1-0 lifted on the right side, out of play, 1-1. Woolenweber last played against the Pilots in that what was eventual no-hitter. Went 0 for 1 with a walk. He was one of the 3 base runners the Tobs got that night. 2 walks and a fielder's choice. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch on its way. Wooly doesn't chase it, leaves it downstairs. The count is 2-1. One out, base is empty. Tobs don't have a hit, don't have a base runner yet. Lepetsky comes home. The 2-1 is below the strike zone. 3-1 to Woolenweber. Chase batted .250 this past year as a sophomore. Graduated from Lakota West High School in 2017. As he will float one into right center field. Moving towards the gap is Segrist. He is going to reach up and make the grab just shy of the track for the second out. Good swing there by Chase Woolenweber. Put it deep in the alleyway, but it got underneath a little bit. As Colby Warren, last night's starting pitcher, will come to the plate with 2 down and the base is empty. Uncharacteristic rain delays. Yes, we are accustomed to them here around these parts, but at this mass amount, well, it's a little unheard of. With 2 down, the base is clear. Colby Warren will watch a strike in there, 0-1. Colby, today's left fielder. Last night pitched in game number 2. Ended up going 2 2/3 innings of work, giving up 5 earned. The 0-1 misses up and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's now 7:30 p.m. This ball game started a little over an hour ago. Or I guess started back up a little over an hour ago. 1-1 pitch. Semantics downstairs. 2-1. Other games from around the league. Games are just getting underway as we speak. Here the Peninsula Pilots and Edenton Steamers are in the top of the first without a score. Moorhead and Wilmington have been postponed tonight. Warren over the top of it. It's 2-2. They're in the bottom of the second rather. In Macon, Georgia, the Bacon leading the Florence Red Wolves 4-0. Lexington County and Savannah already finished. The Blowfish win 3-1. Up and away. Full count here on Colby Warren. Holly Springs, Fayetteville, top first just underway. At the home of the Swamp Dogs. Forest City, High Point, top 1. No score. Pitch is low and away. Colby Warren will be the first base runner for the Tobs. It took him 9 men to the plate. And a couple of days, but hey, whatever works. It's a runner aboard at first for the top of the order, and Jared Carr. NBA draft tonight. Of course, in a full slate of baseball throughout the country and into the north. New Orleans Pelicans get number 1 pick, a.k.a. take Zion Williamson. In there for a strike on Carr. I legit just forgot his last name. I was like, I know him as Zion. Everybody knows him as Zion. Kid out of Duke. Taking the world by storm with all 19 feet of him. 0-1 pitch. This one's popped up, out of play by Jared Carr.
Are you insured?
No balls,
If
2
not,
strikes.
Call Philip Pennington with Farm Bureau Insurance for all your insurance needs.
Jared Carr, last night in game 2, went 0 for 3. On the day, ended up going 0 for 6. 2 strikes on him and 2 down. Warren at first. Two-strike pitch. Carr will wave over the top of it, and he will go down swinging. Strikeout number 4 for Jake Lepetsky. And 2.5 are complete here. And we are still looking for somebody to take a lead here in this one. Just 1 hit. State Farm Chuck Finkley is a team of 6 here to help you with all your insurance needs. Not only that, we focus on client relationships and the community here at the office. We offer a wide range of insurance products from auto, home, property, business, health, and life. We also help with banking, mutual funds, and annuities. What we are equally as proud of is the relationships we build. You can contact us at 252-237-9018. At State Farm Chuck Finkley, you aren't a client, you're family.
Why call 2 men in a truck? If you're like Kate, you're moving and you work hard. You've got lots of stuff and no time to move it. You need pros, people who care about it as much as you do. That's why you call 2 men in a truck.
2 men in a truck.
Kerry Griffin with 4C Sons Insurance Agency has 27 years of experience as an independent agent. He knows how to take the worry out of insurance and replace it with peace of mind. Let Kerry show you how he can save you money on auto, home, life, health, and commercial insurance. 4C Sons offers several companies at competitive rates. Great rates are not enough when it comes to insurance, and Kerry Griffin at 4C Sons knows that service is equally important. Give us a call, text, or email for a free quote today.
Good friends deserve great burgers. Denny's 100% beef burgers have bold flavors and fresh ingredients. So grab your friends today and enjoy one of our mouth-watering burgers together. See you at Denny's.
Tobs, Stangs, no score. Bottom 3 coming at you here. To lead things off will be Jack Capobianco. Switch hitter batting lefty will take one for a ball and opens up the inning with a 1-0 count. Nate Fiala back on the hill, and he's had a whirlwind of a week plus. Kid just wants to pitch. 1-0 pitch. He will miss up and away. 2-0. No score here in this one, just 1 hit. And it was in favor of the Martinsville Mustangs back in the 2nd inning. It was a single to right by Jackson Sisk. That's the only hit in this game that has lasted all week long in there for a strike. Remember, we went into a suspension of the game on Monday night and only played a half an inning in that. Started 10 minutes later than anticipated, then went into a 44-minute delay in this one as that pitch runs inside. 3 balls, 1 strike. They're going to write books about this one, folks. Capobianco then the top of the order, and Jack Sigrist. The 3-1 pitch from Fiala popped up in the air on the left side. Colby Warren comes in, and he will make the grab for the first out of the inning. We're not even going to play what if at this point.
Wearing number 1 from
what we're going to end up
State,
doing,
Jack Segrist.
if worse comes to worse. Let's just say we're playing baseball tonight, because that's what we're doing. This first pitch is grounded foul on the third base side. Segrist popped out to first base his last time up. There's 1 out and the base is empty. Another chopper foul on the third base side. There's going to be a whole slew of math to figure out how much game time actually sat in front of us. A lot of subtraction is going to be figured out here tonight. 2-strike pitch. Upstairs. Ball 1. 1 strike out of the game thus far for Nate Fiala. It was Tyler Reebok to end the first inning. This one is going to be rolled towards third. Once again in foul territory. DeAndre Pitts doing the honors. Count still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Outside with this one, 2-1-2. Josh Smith patiently waiting his turn on deck. Two is lifted out of play. Thirsty Thursday down at the ballpark here tonight. And away that glass-shattering foul ball. Brought to you by Farm Bureau Clint Godwin. 2-2. Ground ball slowly rolled towards third. Again, a lot of pulled baseballs here. So that is another one that's foul. Well, it is official. Number 1 overall, Zion Williamson to the New Orleans Pelicans. Called strike 3, up and away, got him looking. Second strikeout of the night.
Brought to you by Edward John Criscales.
So Zion
now batting
headed to New
number
Orleans.
4 from Georgia State, Josh Smith.
Who could have guessed that? Josh Smith to the plate. He also popped out to first tonight. First pitch, ground ball and over to second. This is Drew Devine. He won't even shuffle his feet. Calamari will lay down the tag, and that'll lay down a nice and easy 1, 2, 3 frame. Still just 1 hit allowed and just 3 base runners. We have finished 3 innings. Here in this one, no score to the 4th.
Good friends deserve great burgers. Denny's 100% beef burgers have bold flavors and fresh ingredients. So grab your friends today and enjoy one of our mouth-watering burgers together. See you at Denny's.
Fans, it's time for the Bojangles fan cam. Might have a little bit of technical difficulties here, but looking at some fans down here, and there we go. Now we got the shot, at least kind of up and running. There's a little bit of weather here. Look at those fans dancing around and having a good time here at Fleming Stadium as Jordan's down there going to pick a winner here. If you want a chance to win a Tobs or Bojangles prize, all you have to do is post a picture of yourself watching the game from home and tag the Wilson Tobs and Bojangles on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. We'll still have one more winner selected tonight, so it looks like we have a couple right there. We're going home with a nice prize. Bojangles, our chicken, reigns supreme.
Why call 2 men in a truck? If you're like Joe, you need to move your business without moving a single meeting. The word stop isn't in your vocabulary. You want it handled with no hitches, no glitches, and no sweat. That's why you call 2 men in a truck.
2 men in a truck.
23rd for our 8th annual home
Top half of the 4th inning coming your way here. The Tobs will send up Drew Devine, Michael Calamari, and Deshaun Lookout. Drew Devine, boy, what a tough stretch for him. Ended up going 0 for 20 before he broke it last night with an infield slow duck single, pretty much, as he was able to pick it up to second. And, well, hey, whatever ends it, it ends. So that snaps the streak at 0 for 20. He did strike out in this game technically, but that was back on Monday.
Leading off for the Tobs, wearing number 3 from Western Michigan, Drew Devine.
So Devine 0 for 1 in this one. Drew now batting .292 on the season after a red-hot, scorching start. First pitch swinging, he'll pop it up down the right field side. It's tailing away from Segrist. No way he's going to get there, 0-1. .0-1 to Drew. Downstairs. When he ended up snapping that 0 for 20 skid, He got down to first base, took a huge, deep breath, and looked over to his first base dugout, and everybody was giving him a round of applause. 1-1 pitch. Devine watches it down and in 2-1. As that happened, big old laugh bursted out of him. Kind of keeled over and then threw his hands in the air to say, victory. I finished the race. Now let's get back to business. 2-1 pitch to Devine. A foul it backwards. 2-2. How many notifications did you get about Zion Williamson going number 1 overall? Got 100 tweets and ESPN and breaking news. Everything came through. 2-2 pitch. Another foul ball by Devine as he continues to work. We'll try another 2-2 pitch to Devine. Ground ball on over to his counterpart at second. Harford on the backhand. That is the first out of the inning.
Now batting, wearing number 27 from Dartmouth, Michael Calamari.
One strike on Calamari. Flew out to right field back in the first. He'll slowly tap this one on the first base side for strike 2. Way ahead on him. 2-strike pitch to Squid. Rolled up the first base side. Woolsey flips to the covering pitcher. And the Tobs will go 1-2 here in the frame. Bring up Deshaun Lookout. 3-1 on the putout there. Lookout struck out to open up the second inning. We're here in the top of the fourth. Tobs is the away team here tonight. And game number 1. Just one hit in this contest.
Lookout!
Lookout chases one outside and low. The ball's 1 strike. Another swing and a miss. 0-2. Lookout 6'3", 220. Junior out of Missouri Baptist. Transferred there from Seminole State College. Agree in the 2-strike pitch. Breaking ball misses low. Was over but low. 1-2. Back when Deshaun was going to high school, Westmore High, finished up his prep years in 2016. Actually generated a little bit of draft buzz, but ultimately was never taken that season. 1-2 pitch. That's again low for a 2-2 count. Looks like there was a 45-minute rain delay in Edenton tonight. Line drive into center field. It's going to stay just high enough for the center fielder Dominic Cox to make the grab. But we are halfway through this game, and the Tobs have not gotten much going here. Bottom 4, still scoreless. At Thomas Law Attorneys, we're passionate about working with clients to find solutions to their issues. We work hard to get you the results you need so you can move on with your life. Thomas Law is a law firm with deep roots in Wilson, North Carolina and the surrounding area. Our firm helps clients who have been injured, arrested, or simply need more information about their rights and legal options. Contact us at 252-360-1379 or online at thomaslawnc.com. Thomas Law is proud to be a longtime sponsor of Wilson Tobs Baseball.
At Performance Heating and Cooling, we're proud of our reputation for quality, service, and value, whether you need an HVAC system installed, repaired, or maintained. Serving residential and light commercial customers in Wilson and surrounding communities for more than 20 years, we're the area's home comfort specialists. We feature state-of-the-art Trane home comfort systems and service for all makes and models. Keep your family cool this summer. Performance Heating and Cooling. It's hard to stop a train.
Kerry Griffin with 4C Sons Insurance Agency has 27 years of experience as an independent agent. He knows how to take the worry out of insurance and replace it with peace of mind. Let Kerry show you how he can save you money on auto, home, life, health, and commercial insurance. 4C Sons offers several companies at competitive rates. Great rates are not enough when it comes to insurance, and Kerry Griffin at 4C Sons knows that service is equally important. Give us a call, text, or email for a free quote today.
Foul ball to open up the inning. It is 0-1 here on Tyler Reebok, who struck out back in the first inning. He'll check his swing this time. Back out of the plate, it's 1-1. Reebok versus Fiala here for the second go-around as drops begin to fall on Fleming Stadium here. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. No runs in this game. Just one hit. It was a single from Jackson Sisk of the Mustangs. 1-2 offering. Waved at and missed. Just barely nicked it with the end of the bat. Give 3 Ks on the night for Nate Fiala.
Now batting, wearing number 21 from the University of Tennessee, Casey Harper.
Casey Harper, who rolled over in the second inning back. Then he was a rollout victim to third. He is tonight's Chick-fil-A strikeout victim of the game. First pitch finds the strike zone. It's 0-1. Fiala's one strike pitch. Over but high. Went off speed there. 1-1. That one misses as well. Nate falls behind. 2-1. Towns will be back at home on Sunday after a pair of road games. That will make it 3 balls in 1 strike. Tomorrow against the Peninsula Pilots, and then back to Hicksfield on Saturday against the Edenton Steamers. 3-1 chopped on the left side. This is scooped up by the shortstop. Lookout. Nice throw across the diamond. They got him. Nifty play there for Deshaun. 2 down. Little contortionist there at the short hole.
From Frontier Community College, Trey Woolsey.
Trey Woolsey, who drew a walk in the second, coming up. First pitch swinging, popped up. Woolen Weber gives it a quick peek, but won't even chase after it. Those drops, by the way, have subsided for now, and I think that's just a perfect precursor to what we might see the rest of the evening. On and off. The 0-1 pitch is upstairs and away, 1-1. The question is it on enough to prompt us to stop? Foul tip to the mitt, 1-2. One-two from Fiala is outside. Try 2-2 to the lefty. That got him up high. Hit him on the shoulder. First hit batter in this contest.
Now batting, wearing number 13 from Georgia State, Jackson Sisk.
Sisk has the only hit in the game. It was a single back in the second. It's 1 for 1 tonight. Sisk entered tonight, batting .250. This is his 11th game played and just his 8th start. Way high with the first pitch. The fastball missed 1-0. Tobs batting their half of the top of the 5th. Chris Myers, DeAndre Pitts, and Hunter Gore. (1-0) to the screen. It's 1-1. Things have started to head in opposite directions as far as pitching and hitting are concerned for the Tobs. Hitting slowing down, pitching slowing down. 6.16 ERA over those 5 games we were talking about earlier. This one skips in. 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner at first base. There's 2 outs. 2-1, bouncer towards Devine. He'll step in the bag and keep running all the way to the dugout. Nice clean frame aside from a hit batter there for Nate Fiala. Still 0-0 between the Tobs and Mustangs.
Prepare to be surprised. No matter what brings you to Wilson, you'll be surprised by the unique experiences around every turn. Much like our famous folk art installations, the Whirly Gigs, our town is made up of many pieces coming together to create something distinct. Start your visit at the Wilson Visitor Center, a restored 1925 bungalow in downtown Wilson. Open for free tours to the public. Find us at 209 Broad Street or call and email us today. Wilson will move you.
Why call 2 men in a truck? If you're like Joe, you need to move your business without moving a single meeting. The word stop isn't in your vocabulary. You want it handled with no hitches, no glitches, and no sweat. That's why you call 2 men in a truck.
2 men in a truck.
From our family to yours, we promise the best quality in our Scott Farm sweet potato products.
Whether served as healthy wedges or crunchy chips, we take pride in serving our community and our country.
Locally grown and hand-picked, our chips provide the perfect choice for your game day snack.
Whether hitting a home run or cheering on the sidelines, our products ensure a healthy snack nearly everyone will enjoy.
You're always safe at home with Scott Farms.
To catch a replay of tonight's game, head on over to wilsontobs.scottfarms.com. That's wilsontobs.scottfarms.com to catch a replay of tonight's game. Scott Farms is a proud sponsor of Wilson Tobs Baseball. Played 4 complete here, 3 of them at Fleming, or 3.5 of them at Fleming, a half an inning at Hooker Field. Nonetheless, it's top 5. Chris Myers will come to the plate. He's 0 for 1 here tonight.
Leading off for the Tobs, wearing number 11.
Didn't play in game 2 last night.
Chris Myers.
Myers 0 for his last 6. His last hit was back on the 18th in game 1. He doubled home a run in the 6th inning that night against the Peninsula Pilots. Clock about to strike 8 p.m. here in Wilson, North Carolina. Off-speed pitch, slides up high, 1-0. Both bullpens quiet at this point. This one catches the strike zone, 1-1. Our first of 2 here tonight. Two balls and 1 strike. This one's fouled out of play. 2-2. Base is clear with 1 out. It's Hunter Gore on deck. fouled backwards. Still a 2-2 count here on DeAndre Pitts. 6 foot 205 out of Troy, Alabama. Lepetsky's offering. Backed him up. Full count. Tobs have had one base runner in this game. It was a Colby Warren walk in the third. Payoff in the dirt, ball four. Second base runner for the Tobs here tonight. Puts the potential go-ahead run on first base.
Now betting ring number 21 from Mount Olive, Hunter Gore.
Here comes Hunter Gore. 0 for 1 with a pair of walks in the game. The second game last night against the Steamers. And this one he struck out looking back in the third. This one smoked down the right field line. It's going to fall in front of the right fielder Segrist. Pitts is going to hustle up to third base. That's the Tobs' first hit here in this one. It's a single for Hunter Gore. Puts him on the corners for Woolley.
Now betting ring number 8 from Tusculum University, Chase Woolweber.
It's a prompt a mound visit. They didn't utilize any of them in the first time we tried to play this game. This will be the first mound visit for either squad here today. Tobs have a golden opportunity with Woolweber at the plate. Righty and a lefty make their way down to the bullpen, by the way. They're trying to hustle up. It's Charlie Darnall and that's Stone Selby. Starting to stretch out. Chase Woolweber flew out to right field back in the third inning. Comes to the plate with runners on the corners here. It's DeAndre Pitts, who has good speed at third. Hunter Gore, sneaky speed for you at first. One out. Just need something to find the outfield grass. Or try a suicide bunt. Throw to first is in time there, and Pitts couldn't go up. Hunter Gore goes to second base. More of a safety squeeze that time around. So Woolley just didn't get it past the plate enough. That was right in front. DeAndre slammed on the brakes.
34 from Barton College, Colby Warren.
So that acts as a sacrifice bunt. 2-4 on the putout. Hunter Gore up to second base. Puts runners on second and third for Colby Warren. Warren a walk his last trip to the plate. Colby with 4 RBIs on the year. This is his 8th game appeared in as a position player. He's playing in left field here tonight. The pitch on its way. Slowly chopped on the third base side. Warren will, or DeAndre Pitts will watch it sail out of play. And it's a no ball, 1 strike count.
Everybody clap your hands. Come on, y'all.
No balls, 1 strike after the half-heart swing. Gore at second, Pitts at third. Scoreless ball game in the top half of the 5th. Here's your 0-1. In the air to left. This one's certainly going to stay in the yard. Josh Smith is making the call and making the grab. That'll finish off the frame. Tobs get runners on the corners. They did that with just 1 out, but are unable to get anything across. Played 4.5 at Fleming. Someone's got to score soon.
A little time with my favorite people goes a long way. And now at Denny's, $5.99 goes a long way too. You can get 2 eggs, 3 sausage links, 3 strips of bacon, and 2 buttermilk pancakes, all for just $5.99. The new Meat Lover Slam is here. See you at Denny's.
At Pizza Inn, we pride ourselves on our fresh ingredients and homemade dough. Our pizza dough is handmade in-house every day, both for takeout and our buffet. Check out our salad, pizza, and dessert buffets, which include our ever-famous desserts. We pride ourselves on our friendly service and look forward to serving you exceptional pizza every time. Come see it at 700 Ward Boulevard in the Winoka Shopping Center. We're open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, and 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Pizza Inn. We'll put the best on your table every time.
State Farm Chuck Finkley is a team of 6 here to help you with all your insurance needs. Not only that, we focus on client relationships and the community here at the office. We offer a wide range of insurance products from auto, home, property, business, health, and life. We also help with banking, mutual funds, and annuities. What we are equally as proud of is the relationships we build. You can contact us at 252-237-9018. At State Farm Chuck Finkley, you aren't a client, you're family.
Why call 2 men in a truck? If you're like Joe, you need to move your business without moving a single meeting. The word stop isn't in your vocabulary. You want it handled with no hitches, no glitches, and no sweat. That's why you call 2 men in a truck.
2 men in a truck.
Tobs will be back at home on Sunday, June 23rd after a pair of road games. Tobs hosts the Edenton Steamers for the final time in the first half. It's Bang for Your Buck Sunday and the 7th annual Home Run for Hunger celebration. Tickets available online at wilsontobs.com or by calling the front office or visiting the box office on game days. It's coming up on the 23rd after back-to-back games on the road. Breaking ball in there for a called strike. This is Dominic Cox. It's Cox, Colleen, and Capobianco. Roller foul. That's Sebastian Martinez making the snag down the third base line. No balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, baby.
Sun peeking through the darkened skies as the pitch sails up and away. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. That's down as well. 2-2. Cox drew a walk back in the second frame. Both teams with just 1 hit here tonight, each of them singles. 2-2 off the end of the bat. Nate Fiala dealing here tonight. Struck out 3, walked 2, hit 1. No runs on 1 hit. It's been such a shame that we haven't gotten to see more of him this season. 2-2 pitch. Popped up right side. Calamari checking his surroundings before drifting backwards. He'll cruise to the grab. That's the first out here in the bottom half of the 5th. Third out popped up in foul territory to the first baseman tonight.
Now batting, wearing number 6 from Wichita State, Josh Keelan.
Josh Colleen to the plate. Ground out back in the second inning that ended the frame. He steps to the plate, strides up there with 1 out. Take the first one for a strike. Tobs will send the top of the order in their half of the 6th of game 1. 0-1, roller foul, third base side. So I just want to remind you again of what we've done here in this game alone. Monday, 8:34 p.m. first pitch, lasted till 8:39. We went into official suspension of that game. Restarted the game today at 6:25. 0-2, good spot for Fiala, just couldn't bring it back to life. It's 1-2. Started again this one at 6:25. That official delay is 69 hours and 46 minutes. We played 20 minutes and then went into another delay. Upstairs, got him looking. K number 4 for Nate Fiala as he continues to work through this Mustangs lineup. There's 2 down. So we go a 44-minute delay at 6:45 and start back up at 7:29. Capobianco will foul the first one backwards. Count is 0-1. So again, to find time a game, we're going to have to do some math for you here tonight. Called strike here. Fiala way ahead at 0-2. Switch hitter Capobianco is 0 for 1. He'll lift this one into left field. Getting together there is Warren and Carr. It'll be Carr to make the grab. And that's a nice, clean, efficient 1-2-3 frame for Nate Fiala. That is his third one of the night. We move this ball game to the 6th. Goose eggs on the board.
At Pizza Inn, we pride ourselves on our fresh ingredients and homemade dough. Our pizza dough is handmade in-house every day, both for takeout and our buffet. Check out our salad, pizza, and dessert buffets, which include our ever-famous desserts. We pride ourselves on our friendly service and look forward to serving you exceptional pizza every time. Come see it at 700 Ward Boulevard in the Winoka Shopping Center. We're open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, and 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Pizza Inn. We'll put the best on your table every time.
Good friends deserve great burgers. Denny's 100% beef burgers have bold flavors and fresh ingredients. So grab your friends today and enjoy one of our mouth-watering burgers together. See you at Denny's.
Tobs Baseball is being brought to you by Emerge Ortho, Greenlight, Thomas Law, and Wilson Medical Center. Jake Lepetsky's still on the hill here for the visiting Mustangs, who are today's home team. Jared Carr will lead things off here at the top of the order. He's 0 for 2 tonight.
Up for the Tobs, wearing number 6 from Shepherd University.
It's Jared Carr, Drew Devine, Michael Calamari here in the inning, trying to break through in this one. Nobody's had luck thus far. It's been a pitcher's duel between Lepetsky and Fiala. They've been trading zeros all night long. Game 1 of 2 here tonight. First pitch to Carr. He'll drill one into right field. That ball moving backwards, and it's off the base of the wall. He'll hop up to second base with a leadoff double. That's Jared Carr's 4th double of the year. He's second on the team now. All by his lonesome behind Hunter Gore with 5.
Drew Devine.
Drew Devine's next up. Might see if he tries to bunt him over here. Oh for 2 in this one. Grounded out back in the 4th inning. Especially with the third baseman, Sisk, playing way back at third. We'll see if Devine tries to bunt. Woolsey also way back at first. He is bunting, pushes it up the first base side, but foul. Great idea there for Drew. Sees the defense playing way back. Nearly stole what would have been a sacrifice, maybe a hit. Didn't deaden it a lot there, but maybe. Trey Woolsey reacts accordingly, now is 2 steps in front of the bag. He was deep in the hole at first. Still about 5 to 6 steps behind third base is the third baseman Sisk. So if he tries to pull it on the bunt try, that might be the idea there. Got to be careful, got to push it far enough. He's swinging though. He'll take it a strike, 0-2. Definitely not trying anymore. Carr at second base. Devine could use a big hit right here, especially for the Tobs, who are trying to take a lead. Snap a 3-game skid. Long pause. Devine patiently. He'll call time. Nobody out. 2-strike pitch to Devine. Outside, 1-2. Jared's got wheels at second. In the dirt. It wasn't too long ago that Jared Carr scored from second on a ground out. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. That was against the Moorhead City Marlins back on June 14th, albeit 6 days ago now. 2-2 to Drew. Past him. Nice pitch there for Lepetsky. 5 Ks on the night now. That's the first out. Michael Calamari will be tasked to try and give the Tobs a lead. Big homer last night in game 1. Was our green light highlight for the game. Calamari's homer came in the 6th. At that point, had tied the ball game at 3. It's going to warrant a mound visit. And he will take the baseball away from Jake Lepetsky, who pitched his tail off here tonight and was solid in this one for certain. 5 1/3 of no-run baseball, gives up just 2 hits, walks 2, and strikes out a total of 5 here tonight. Does not hit anybody, and at this point has not allowed a run, but the runner at second base is his responsibility. They're going to go to the bullpen here. First time tonight we've seen an arm come out of the pen. We'll tell you about it when we come back. We're in the top half of the 6th. No score here on Tobs TV. State Farm Chuck Finkley is a team of 6 here to help you with all your insurance needs. Not only that, we focus on client relationships and the community here at the office. We offer a wide range of insurance products from auto, home, property, business, health, and life. We also help with banking, mutual funds, and annuities. What we are equally as proud of is the relationships we build. You can contact us at 252-237-9018. At State Farm Chuck Finkley, you aren't a client, you're family.
Why call 2 men in a truck? If you're like Kate, you're moving and you work hard. You've got lots of stuff and no time to move it. You need pros, people who care about it as much as you do. That's why you call 2 men in a truck.
2 men in a truck.
At Performance Heating and Cooling, we're proud of our reputation for quality, service, and value, whether you need an HVAC system installed, repaired, or maintained. Serving residential and light commercial customers in Wilson and surrounding communities for more than 20 years, we're the area's home comfort specialists. We feature state-of-the-art Trane home comfort systems and service for all makes and models. Keep your family cool this summer. Performance Heating and Cooling. It's hard to stop a train.
Well, maybe there's a pot of gold here in right field if Michael Calamari can find something down the right field line. Tobs looking to grab the first lead of the night as Big Mike will come to the plate with a runner at second base and 1 out. New pitcher into the ball game, Stone Selby, is going to take over here for the Mustangs. Selby takes over for Jake Lepetsky, who ends up going 5 1/3, 2 hits. At this point, 0 runs, 2 walks, and 5 Ks for him. And Selby will be on the bump. For him, a 2.35 ERA, no wins, 1 loss. This will be his 6th outing of the year, all out of the bullpen, 7 2/3 innings of work. He has given up just 2 earned, but 7 overall, 5 unearned runs for Selby, as he's been given the tall task to get out of this frame against the number 3 hitter with 1 out and the go-ahead run in scoring position. Michael 0 for 2 in this game. He had a big home run last night. In the 6th inning that tied the ball game. It was his first home run of the year. First pitch, Calamari smokes it down the line, but a few inches foul. Calamari with 5 RBIs on the year now, and that solo homer. One out. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Calamari deep in the hole. Look out on deck. Swung on and missed. That ball in the dirt. They will say it wasn't in the dirt. Scooped up without scratching the clay. So Calamari will be a strikeout victim. That puts 2 down for Deshaun Lookout. Tobs had runners on second and third last inning. Couldn't bring him home. Colby Warren flew out to left. Now it'll be Deshaun Lookout's turn to try and break the scoreless tie. They're going to go ahead and intentionally walk Deshaun Lookout. That'll be the first intentional walk this season. They want to face Chris Myers instead, who's had a slow start to 2019.
Now batting, wearing number 11 from Toledo, Chris Myers.
Including the fly out to left. He's 0 for his last 7. Runners on first and second now with 2 outs. They set up a force anywhere on the conventional bases. First pitch to Myers is stuck in the dirt by Killeen. Chris Myers, left-handed hitter, 6'3", 215 out of Miamisburg, Ohio. One-0 to him. Myers backs up. It's 2-0 now. Chris flew out in the second, flew out in the 5th. Downstairs, that's ball 3. DeAndre Pitts is on deck. Tobs have had their chances here in this game. Minimal at that, but they've had them. Especially over the last 2 frames. 3 base runners in the last 2 innings. 2 of those in scoring position. 3-0 pitch to Myers. That's inside for ball 4. The bases are loaded.
Now batting, wearing number 26 from Longwood University.
Biggest at-bat of the season for DeAndre Pitts. 0 for 1 in this game. A walk drawn back in the 5th. First pitch is going to miss. 1-0. That's 4 or 5 straight out of the zone. Pitts is 0 for his last 4. His last hit was an RBI single against the Peninsula Pilots back on the 18th in Game 1. It was an RBI single in the 2nd inning. He'll watch one outside. 6 straight out of the zone. It's 2-0. Quick mound visit. Killeen goes out there to try and slow down his reliever. Sam Kaplan is getting loose down in the bullpen. But with no urgency. Two balls, no strikes here on DeAndre. Again, a big spot here. Bases juiced, 2 down here in the top half of the 6th. Pitch to Pitts is low. That's ball 3, 7 in a row out of the zone. Carr at third. Lookout at second. Myers at first. The Tobs got their first run in Game 1 last night against the Steamers on a bases-loaded walk. Time is called by DeAndre Pitts. Plate umpire Ryan Wilson granting him that hiatus. Runners everywhere. Nowhere to put him with 2 down. from the windup. 3-0, ball 4, low and away. The Tobs take an unconventional 1-0 lead here in the top half of the sixth. Bases loaded walk. 2 Ks in the inning. That run is charged to Jake Lepetsky.
Now batting, wearing number 21 from Mount Olive.
Now that'll close the book on him.
Gore.
And that might close the book, or at least close the day here on Selby. And it will. They're going to go down to the bullpen here as Kaplan's going to be called upon. Tobs still have a chance to add a few more here with the bases loaded and still 2 outs. So we come back. It'll be Kaplan versus a very dangerous and ready to break out Hunter Gore. Tobs just took the lead and won a little bit more here, leading 1-0.
Kerry Griffin with 4C Sons Insurance Agency has 27 years of experience as an independent agent. He knows how to take the worry out of insurance and replace it with peace of mind. Let Kerry show you how he can save you money on auto, home, life, health, and commercial insurance. 4C Sons offers several companies at competitive rates. Great rates are not enough when it comes to insurance, and Kerry Griffin at 4C Sons knows that service is equally important. Give us a call, text, or email for a free quote today.
From our family to yours, we promise the best quality in our Scott Farm sweet potato products.
Whether served as healthy wedges or crunchy chips, we take pride in serving our community and our country.
Locally grown and hand-picked, our chips provide the perfect choice for your game day snack.
Whether hitting a home run or cheering on the sidelines, our products ensure a healthy snack nearly everyone will enjoy.
You're always safe at home with Scott Farms.
Why call 2 men in a truck? If you're like Joe, you need to move your business without moving a single meeting. The word stop isn't in your vocabulary. You want it handled with no hitches, no glitches, and no sweat. That's why you call 2 men in a truck.
2 men in a truck.
Sam Kaplan has been tasked with this one now. He takes over for Stone Selby. Goes a third of an inning, no hits, 2 walks, 1 intentional walk, and 1 strikeout for the only out he recorded. New arm comes in the ball game. Sam Kaplan, a 2-0 record in 8 appearances all out of the bullpen, 10 innings of work, a 4.50 earned run average. Opponents batting 189 against him.
From Mars Hill, Sam Kaplan.
And it'll be Hunter Gore versus Sam Kaplan here. Tobs have been begging for something like this. A golden opportunity for one of your strongest men at the plate. Gore is 1 for 2 tonight with a single. He's the one that broke up the no-no at this point. With 2 outs and runners everywhere, the pitch to Hunter Gore. He'll take one low and off of the plate, 1-0. Look out at third, Myers at second, and Pitts aboard at first. Jared Carr scored here in the inning. One-0 pitch is upstairs. That's ball 2. Tobs will take them any way they can get it. Two-0 to Hunter. That's low for ball 3. Lookout dances off third. That's ball 4. Back-to-back bases loaded walks. 2-zip Wilson. Again, any way you can get it. For Hunter Gore, that's his 12th RBI of the year.
Number 8 from Tusculum University, Chase Willenweber.
Woolen Weber, 0 for 1 with a sack bunt and a fly out tonight. Runner still everywhere now. Pitches downstairs. Ball 1. 5 out of the zone for Sam Kaplan. Stone Selby didn't throw a strike. Now Sam Kaplan hasn't thrown a strike. 1 ball, no strikes. Chase Woolenweber, the catcher this evening. 1-0 pitch. That's a ball. 2-0. The last person to see a strike was Michael Calamari. And he was the second out of this inning. 2-0 pitch. There you go. That'll break the streak. It's 2-1. Couldn't last forever. Woolley with no batting gloves on a tan bat. Little gummed up at the top. This one down in the strike zone, 2-2. And looked to be a little off the plate, but he'll get the call. 2-2. Myers at third, Pitts at second, Gore at first. All of those men walked. Two balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Woolenweber offers that and fouls it off. Here's the 2-2. Slow bouncer on over to second. Fielded by Harford, and he'll go to first to end the inning. The Tobs will gladly take a 2-0 lead as we move this thing to the bottom of the 6th. Walks galore. 2 of them with the bases loaded. And we have played through 5.5. Wilson has the first lead at 2-0. State Farm Chuck Finkley is a team of 6 here to help you with all your insurance needs. Not only that, we focus on client relationships and the community here at the office. We offer a wide range of insurance products from auto, home, property, business, health, and life. We also help with banking, mutual funds, and annuities. What we are equally as proud of is the relationships we build. You can contact us at 252-237-9018. At State Farm Chuck Finkley, you aren't a client, you're family.
Good friends deserve great burgers. Denny's 100% beef burgers have bold flavors and fresh ingredients. So grab your friends today and enjoy one of our mouth-watering burgers together. See you at Denny's.
At Thomas Law Attorneys, we're passionate about working with clients to find solutions to their issues. We work hard to get you the results you need so you can move on with your life. Thomas Law is a law firm with deep roots in Wilson, North Carolina and the surrounding area. Our firm helps clients who have been injured, arrested, or simply need more information about their rights and legal options. Contact us at 252-360-1379 or online at thomaslawnc.com. Thomas Law is proud to be a longtime sponsor of Wilson Tobs Baseball.
Why call 2 men in a truck? If you're like Joe, you need to move your business without moving a single meeting. The word stop isn't in your vocabulary. You want it handled with no hitches, no glitches, and no sweat. That's why you call 2 men in a truck.
2 men in a truck.
It's now Nate Fiala's game to win. It could be his second of this season as the sunset is upon us here in Wilson, North Carolina, as the skies clear for a little bit of blue to streak through. First pitch is upstairs, and it's a 1-0 count.
From Frontier Community College, Trey
This is
Woolsey.
Trey Woolsey to lead things off. I beg your pardon, this is Jack Segrist. 1-1. Segrist, the leadoff hitter. That's on the corner for a strike. 1-2.
Correction, now batting, wearing number 1 from Wichita State, Jack Segrist.
Segrist, Smith, and Reebok. 1-2, laced down the left field line, but it bounces foul. Rolls into the Tobs bullpen. This one's a little looper into left field. Coming in and playing it on a hop is Colby Warren. Just the second hit allowed for Nate Fiala tonight. Both teams just have two now.
Batting, wearing number 4 from Georgia State, Josh Smith.
Josh Smith out in the air, out on the ground. Runner at first base now. No double play has been turned in this contest. Check to swing near the hands. 1-0. 8:37 p.m. here in Wilson, North Carolina, as the sun says goodbye until Friday. This one is going to catch the strike zone. 1-1. To Smith. That's in the dirt, blocked by Woolenweber. Tobs are going to get Vinny Puma up and loosening now. And Fiala has been subject to the rain delay. Might have run out of gas sooner than he normally would. It's a 2-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it. 2-2. Fiala enters the frame with 4 Ks, and I know he's only made 2 appearances prior to this, but it's a season high. Previous high was back on June 1st against the Edenton Steamers. He struck out 3 in his only other start of the year. 2-2 pitch. Little flare on over to short. And look how thought about letting it drop. Instead, he makes the grab and will take the out.
Now batting, wearing number 23.
No way they would have gotten a chance to turn a double play on that one. Josh Smith was running the whole way. That was the idea there. You saw Lookout just kind of think about it for a second, says, I'll take it. That's fine. So pop out to short. Tyler Reebok to the plate. He's over 2 with a pair of strikeouts tonight. 50% of the Ks for Nate Fiala tonight. Here's a quick move to first. One out. Upstairs around the chin. 1-0. Tobs with 2 runs in their half of the 6th. If the score holds and the Tobs lead when we come to the final inning, we would have to play the bottom of the 7th. Upstairs 2-0. In case you missed it earlier, Tobs are serving as the away team here in this game. This game was originally slated to be played at Martinsville's Hooker Field. Was rained out on Monday, which set up the doubleheader today. Without any more trips to Martinsville, Virginia here in the first half. Left for the Tobs. That pitch nowhere near. It's 3-0. Just 2 walks in the game for Nate Fiala. Strike, 3-1. You may have heard off in the distance. That was Kramer Sneed barking at his starting pitcher, hey, work hard right here. Well, he's been doing that, Kramer. Nate's been looking good tonight. Just the 2 hits allowed at this point. No true hard contact. In for a strike. 3-2. Came back from a 3-0 count. Payoff is put up in the air. Pitts will stare at it as it disappears to the night.
Are you insured? If not, then call Brooks Harrell with Farm Bureau Insurance for all your insurance needs.
Runner at first is Jack Siegrist. There he goes, swing and a miss. Thrown out to second from Woolley is a little bit late. Kicked away by Lookout. He'll try to track it down and just eat it as the runner escapes to third. So strikeout for Tyler Reebok. That'll go as a stolen base. The air will go on Chase Woolenweber. So it goes E2. Kramer Snead comes out. Give a pep talk.
Now batting, wearing number 21 from the University of Tennessee, Martin, Casey Harford. Casey is tonight's Chick-fil-A strikeout victim of the game.
First pitch grounder back towards the mound. Nate Fiala is there, and he will throw on over to first, and a one pitch out for a cleanup hitter, Casey Harford. And the leadoff single will be spoiled here. The Tobs do not allow a run to come into score here in the bottom of the sixth. The shutdown frame. A couple outs from winning this thing.
Professional Drug Screening Services is the premier location in Wilson for all your drug and alcohol testing needs. PDSS is nationally accredited in drug-free workplace program management, and all PDSS collectors are nationally certified. There is never a charge for integrity at PDSS. Partner with Professional Drug Screening Services for professional results. Located on Tarboro Street in Wilson, North Carolina. Give us a call today at 252-243-7377. That's 252-243-7377.
Prepare to be surprised. No matter what brings you to Wilson, you'll be surprised by the unique experiences around every turn. Much like our famous folk art installations, the Whirly Gigs, our town is made up of many pieces coming together to create something distinct. Start your visit at the Wilson Visitor Center, a restored 1925 bungalow in downtown Wilson. Open for free tours to the public. Find us at 209 Broad Street or call and email us today. Wilson will move you.
Good friends deserve great burgers. Denny's 100% beef burgers have bold flavors and fresh ingredients. So grab your friends today and enjoy one of our mouth-watering burgers together. See you at Denny's.
Hey, Tobs fans, get ready to ride the rails this summer with NC by Train. Skip the hassles of parking and traffic with 4 daily round trips and 7 stops between Raleigh and Charlotte. There's the schedule that'll work for you. Book your travel today by visiting ncbytrain.org. That is ncbytrain.org. Tobs looking to add a little insurance here. Colby Warren will come to the plate. Last time up, he flew out to left with runners on second and third to end the inning. Looks to see if he can get this thing kick-started. Back on the hill comes Sam Kaplan. First pitch to Warren, he waves at. Closed the book on Stone Selby, a third of an inning of work, no hits, a run was earned. Scored while he was out of the game, 2 walks and a strikeout for him. 0-1. Floater, shallow right. Back is the second baseman, Harford, to make the grab.
Now batting, wearing number 6 from Shepherd University, Jared Carr.
First pitch swinging for Jared Carr. Roller to short. Capobianco's throw is a tad high, but still on the money. 2 quick outs here in the 7th. Drew Devine up, looking to pick up a hit in this one.
Now batting, wearing number 3 from Western Michigan, Drew Devine.
Tobs with 2 down, up by 2. First pitch to Drew Devine is going to miss low and away. He will watch one down and in now. It's 2-0. Last time up, Drew. Struck out back in the 6th inning. 2 Ks in this game. Grounded out back in the 4th inning as well to his opposing second baseman. (2-0). He comes up empty. 2-1. Bases clear for Wilson. Grounder pulled towards third, sneaks underneath the glove of Jackson Sisk. Attaboy, Drew. All it took was a friendly hop. Picks up another hit. Michael Calamari to the plate. That's back-to-back games. We'll scratch that. 2 of the last 3. Didn't get a hit in game 2. Well, yeah, he did. That was the only hit in the game. Yeah, that is back-to-back games. There you go, Drew. Single into left. Michael Calamari to the plate. Calamari struck out swinging last time around. He will take a strike. It's 0-1. Martinsville looking to tie or walk off on somebody else's field. We'll have Woolsey, Sisk, Cox due up. This pitch smacked into left center field, headed for the gap. And that's going to split everybody and go out to the wall. Divine, long strides as he makes his way around third. Calamari to second with an RBI double. Little insurance here at Fleming. It's 3-zip.
Now batting, wearing number 15 from Missouri Baptist.
You know Drew wanted to score on that play. Chugging around the base paths. Gaining as much ground as humanly possible with each step. It's an RBI double for Michael Calamari. Brings up Deshaun Lookout. 3-0 Wilson. That's their 4th hit. Lookout ground ball down the line past a diving Sisk at the hot corner. Calamari easily to the plate. He'll trade places with Deshaun Lookout. Back to back RBI doubles.
Now batting, wearing number 11 from Toledo, Chris Meyer.
Sean Lookout picks up the RBI and picks up his 3rd double of the year. First pitch to Chris Meyer is a called strike. Three runs here with 2 outs in the 7th. Or pardon me, 2 runs with 2 outs in the 7th. Myers drew a walk to load the bases his last time up. He'll take one in the dirt, evened it up at 1 apiece. One ball and 1 strike. Myers watches it skip in. Wilson leads it 4-0. Myers 0 for 2. He'll line one into the right center field gap. That's going out towards the alleyway. 3 straight triples. Does Myers want more? He'll pull up there. And the Tobs now lead at 5-0. That breaks an 0 for streak for Chris Myers.
Wearing number 26.
3 straight doubles, 4 straight hits. Getting the merry-go-round going. Tobs have distanced themselves here in the inning. That's going to be the end of the line for Sam Kaplan. As he will give the ball up here and say goodnight for the night. He gives up 4 straight hits with 2 outs and has allowed 3 runs. And the runner at second is still his responsibility. Stings to the pen. Wilson still piling on top. They lead at 5-0 back soon on Tobs TV.
At Performance Heating and Cooling, we're proud of our reputation for quality, service, and value, whether you need an HVAC system installed, repaired, or maintained. Serving residential and light commercial customers in Wilson and surrounding communities for more than 20 years, we're the area's home comfort specialists. We feature state-of-the-art Trane home comfort systems and service for all makes and models. Keep your family cool this summer. Performance Heating and Cooling. It's hard to stop a train.
At Thomas Law Attorneys, we're passionate about working with clients to find solutions to their issues. We work hard to get you the results you need so you can move on with your life. Thomas Law is a law firm with deep roots in Wilson, North Carolina and the surrounding area. Our firm helps clients who have been injured, arrested, or simply need more information about their rights and legal options. Contact us at 252-360-1379 or online at thomaslawnc.com. Thomas Law is proud to be a longtime sponsor of Wilson Tobs Baseball.
Why call 2 men in a truck? If you're like Kate, you're moving and you work hard. You've got lots of stuff and no time to move it. You need pros, people who care about it as much as you do. That's why you call 2 men in a truck.
2 men in a truck.
They're going to go to Bryson Sullivan now to try and lock this thing down and send it to the home half of the frame. Sullivan, a sophomore out of Lincoln Memorial. The right-handed pitcher takes over. This will be his 6th appearance. No record, a 7.71 ERA in 7 innings pitched this year. As he takes over on the hill, this will be the 4th pitcher used by the Martinsville Mustangs as they just try to get this game to the bottom half of the 7th inning. Tobs have picked up 4 straight hits here in the top half of the frame, all with 2 outs. And have added on 3. They lead this ball game by a score of 5-0. Wilson trying to end a 3-game losing streak. First batter that Sullivan will face is DeAndre Pitts. Throw a bases-loaded walk to give the Tobs a 1-0 lead back in the 6th inning. Bryson Sullivan will step off of the hill. Got an update from Hicks Field. The Steamers, bottom 3, leading 9-4. Upstairs and away, it's 1-0. 9-4, the Steamers lead. Edenton has been on a tear. Now just a game and a half back of the Tobs entering tonight. Going to draw a visit to the mound. Long one at that. Gonna break it up soon. No hits for DeAndre in this one. 0 for 1 with a pair of walks and an RBI. 1 ball, no strikes. Offering to him. He'll swing at the next one and pop it up on the right side. They lost it. The second baseman, Harford, luckily sees it, but Trey Woolsey had no idea where that ball was. It won't matter as DeAndre is the final out of the inning. The Tobs are leading this thing, and again, we have to play the bottom half of the 7th. Tobs up 5-6, 3 outs for victory.
A little time with my favorite people goes a long way. And now at Denny's, $5.99 goes a long way too. You can get 2 eggs, 3 sausage links, 3 strips of bacon, and 2 buttermilk pancakes, all for just $5.99. The new Meat Lover Slam is here. See you at Denny's.
Why call 2 men in a truck? If you're like Joe, you need to move your business without moving a single meeting. The word stop isn't in your vocabulary. You want it handled with no hitches, no glitches, and no sweat. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck.
2 men in a truck.
Prepare to be surprised. No matter what brings you to Wilson, you'll be surprised by the unique experiences around every turn. Much like our famous folk art installations, the Whirligigs, our town is made up of many pieces coming together to create something distinct. Start your visit at the Wilson Visitor Center, a restored 1925 bungalow in downtown Wilson. Open for free tours to the public. Find us at 209 Broad Street or call and email us today. Wilson will move you.
At Pizza Inn, we pride ourselves on our fresh ingredients and homemade dough. Our pizza dough is handmade in-house every day, both for takeout and our buffet. Check out our salad, pizza, and dessert buffets, which include our ever-famous desserts. We pride ourselves on our friendly service and look forward to serving you exceptional pizza every time. Come see it at 700 Ward Boulevard in the Winoka Shopping Center. We're open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, and 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Pizza Inn. We'll put the best on your table every time.
They're going to go to a pinch hitter to begin the frame as Ethan Whitley will pinch hit for Trey Woolsey. So Woolsey ends up going 0 for 0, walked and hit by a pitch. This does not count as a mound visit. First pitch is going to be popped up on the infield. Drew Devine sees it from the get-go. He has to track backwards now and stutter steps to make the catch on the outfield grass for the first out. There is still another game after this one.
Now batting, wearing number 20 from Newberry, Kenny Bergman.
Also going to get another pinch hitter here. As Kenny Bergman, usually one of the catchers here for this squad, is going to take over for Jackson Sisk, who went 1 for 2 today. So back-to-back pinch hitters. One ball, no strikes. That'll be down and in to make it 2-0. Two offering is up and away. It's 3-0. Last outing for Vinny Puma was back on the 18th here at home. Game 1 against the Pilots. So that doubleheader went an inning, gave up a hit, and struck out a batter. That pitch is outside. A 4-pitch walk to put a base runner aboard.
Now batting, wearing number 14.
Dominic
from
Cox,
Dominic
first scheduled
Cox.
batter, is actually coming to the plate. First pitch, a breaking ball in for a strike, 0-1. Not a save opportunity. That continues the stretch for the Tobs, including 3 exhibition games and everything we've actually played. There have been 0 save opportunities this season. Breaking ball downstairs. 1-1. 0, if you can believe that or not. That's now 19 games without a save opportunity. It's a blowout either one way or the other, essentially. 1-0, or 1-1 rather. Fouled backwards, 1-2. So we are nearly at the halfway point of the season, and I don't know who the Tobs closer is because they haven't had to test anybody yet. Breaking all norms. 1-2 pitch. That's outside and low for a 2-2 count. Hank Moore is in the on-deck circle, potentially pitch hitting for Josh Killeen. 2-2, breaking ball, got him looking. 2 down here in the 7th.
And that strikeout was brought to you by Edward Jones Chris Collins.
So again, pinch hitter here, Hank Moore, is going to take over for Killeen.
Now batting, wearing number 11 from Lincoln Memorial, Hank Moore.
Third pinch hitter here in the inning. Runner on board at first base. First pitch is a little bit outside for a 1-0 count. There will be 30 minutes in between games 1 and 2. The 1-0 pitch over the plate for strike one. Tobs lead this thing 5-0. One out from victory. Break a 3-game losing streak. 1-1 pitch. Over the plate, it's strike two, and it's game time. The Mustangs down to their final strike. This one just barely missed. It's 2-2. Old Tobs infield ready to explode and say thank you. Needed that. It's a 2-2 count. Celebration will have to be halted. Tobs post-game show next. 2-2 from Puma. Sidearm. Throw, and it'll go the easy way to second base. And the Tobs will take this one by a final score of 5-0. The game that wouldn't be played finally finished.
Final score.
Ground out goes 5-3 for Hank Moore, and they get nothing but a base runner here in the bottom half of the seventh. And that'll do it here for this one, as the Tobs will slap hands in game number one, take the first of this doubleheader.
We'd like to thank Farm Bureau agent Clint Godwin for being the sponsor of our top. Farm Bureau Clint Godwin.
Let's bring it back inside the booth here for the Tobs post-game show. Steve Granat alongside with you. Thank you so much for tuning in here for this one. Wilson comes out on top of the final score of 5-0 as they're able to take this one here away from the visiting Martinsville Mustangs, who again were playing at the home team here in this one. When we get to game two, we'll go back to regular old standings, and Wilson will be the home team in game two. But here in this one, it was a no-hitter for quite some time. Tobs did not get their first hit until the fifth inning, a single there from Hunter Gore. So it was a 4 1/3 no-hits innings for Jake Lepetsky, who looked really good here tonight. But unfortunately for him, a run comes in to score without him being on the hill and charged against him. So that is going to be a loss for Lepetsky. With that loss, he will end up going to 1-1 on the year. And how about Nate Fiala here tonight? He ends up going 6 innings, giving up just 2 hits, does not allow a run to score. He walks 2, strikes out 5, which is a season high for him. As Fiala comes out with a victory here, he is now 2-0 here in the 2019 season. What an outing there for Nate Fiala, who was able to come out on top here. The Tobs put up 2 runs in their half of the 5th inning. And then it was really the 7th inning that really set them apart and looked like the old Tobs that we have seen here over a couple of weeks ago. 4 straight 2-out hits. It came from Devine, Calamari, Lookout, and Myers. 3 straight doubles after the Devine single to continue the frame. And the Tobs offense just came out in full force there and finally awoken from their slumber there in the 6th and 7th innings. They come out on top here in this one. Again, the win will end up going to Nate Fiala. He's now 2-0 on the year. The loss will go to Jake Lepetsky. He is now 1-1 on the season after a pretty dazzling start himself, 5 1/3 with 5 Ks and 2 walks. I mean, these two pitchers neck and neck all night long. I mean, nearly the exact same lines. The only difference is 1 hit batter that Fiala hit and then 1 run. That's it. That's the only difference, either way, and then 2/3 of an inning. But other than that, those two pitchers were nearly identical, matching each other all night long, and that was a solid outing for both men. They should be very proud of what they were able to do here tonight, especially considering the rain, throwing a weird little mix here tonight. The Tobs pick up 5 runs on 6 hits with 1 error. The Martinsville Mustangs, no runs, 2 hits, and no errors, as Wilson's able to come out on top, and this is their first shutout victory of the 2019 season. I tell you game time, but again, there's a lot of math that we got to do. We started that game on this game on Monday at 8:34, lasted until 8:39, so there's 5 minutes. Then it was a nearly 70-hour rain delay, technically, and then got back up at 6:25. Then at 6:45, we went into another rain delay for 44 minutes. Then we finished at 9:04. So, mathematically, it's a nightmare, and it'll take a lot of steps to get. Couldn't get it to you that fast. We'll get it to you in game number 2 just to make sure we have that for you. Tobs come out on top. Final score here, 5-0, their first shutout loss. What we're going to do is going to kill the feed, and we will come back here. We can anticipate game number 2 starting around 9:30, 9:35. 30 minutes after the conclusion of this one. So 9:30, 9:35, check back in here, cplbaseball.tv, as well as Greenlight Channel 2. We will have game number 2. The Tobs are going to send out Josh Siglitz. It'll be his first start of the season. No record and an ERA we shouldn't talk about because the numbers are too bizarre and too low of a sample size for him. For the opposing Martinsville Mustangs, it'll be Tom Butler, an 0-2 record and another ERA. That's pretty much the exact same situation. 0-2 record for him. But these two arms will be going at it. Siglitz to make his first start after a couple appearances out of the bullpen, and we're excited what this kid can bring at the top of a ball game. Tobs will be the home team. Back to regular old settings here at Fleming Stadium. We're set to play game number 2 again around 9:30, 9:35. Check back in here. Game 2 of this doubleheader. Tobs looking to sweep it and get back in the win column in back-to-back contest. Steve Granado here with you. This post-game recap has been brought to you by State Farm Jana Lake. The Tobs would like to thank State Farm Jana Lake for their continued support here of Wilson Tobs baseball here in the 2019 season. So that's going to do it here for us for game 1. Again, 9:30, 9:35 roughly. Check back in with us, and we should have game number 2 coming at you. We'll get you the lineups, defensive arrangements, and a look at your pitchers before we get revved up and ready to go for game 2. Almost time to wrap up all these doubleheaders in a row. Tobs take the first one, 5-0, their first shutout win of the season. We'll be back soon here on Tobs TV.